Good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm Isaac. Sorry, I'm shirtless right now. I didn't think about it until after, but I'm not trying to wake up the kids. So, just to give you some insight on what I'm seeing right now, this is NASDAQ. NASDAQ here, I really like sells off of this area, but it's the same thing for kind of every chart for me. We're in this golden zone ILC right here, and we're seeing a clear rejection. And boom, head and shoulders, got out of here. Boom, engulfing candle, got out of here. So right now, what I'm thinking, I see the rejections. I see lower highs, right? But I also see a higher low, right? Higher low, higher, excuse me. So what I'm kind of thinking right now is that we're going to see a push up into these zones up top and then see a fall off. My opinion. 1 second here. My opinion, right? But it looks like it could fall off right here. So I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of seeing what it's doing right now, and I'm like, yeah, I think it could. Right? It's falling out of the zone right now. But as long as it stays, man, this is the entry I was looking for right here too, but just didn't get it. Wasn't awake. When did this happen? 340. Yeah, so, and you can see it coming down already, which is kind of weird because I noticed, this is just me noticing. What I notice is that we usually see the move, the pre-move happen, right? So if we're looking for a retracement down to here, that usually happens before New York Open, and then boom, so we'll see. I really like sells from that area though. For US30, I actually was looking to sell from this. That's funny. It's perfect. Damn. Probably could have hit right there. I was looking to sell from actually right here, but I drew out the 2-hour 50 EMA because I knew it was important and I knew it was going to be something that was affected here. So for me, you can see how it's already engulfing, starting to engulf. 15-minute was engulfed, but we got higher lows, right? And we got kind of a mixed bag because it was consolidated for so long and then it finally broke out. Boom. So I'm expecting to probably see a rejection here, push up into this area up top, and then a fall off. So realistically, I'm looking for sells here, but I think we could actually make it all the way up top here to this ILC, which is going to be, a major, that's a long way away. So we have to be mindful of how far this is away, right? It's about 210 pips away. So we just got to be mindful of what price is doing at that point. So realistically, I wanted to get in here, but it's just hard for me to, I think I am going to get in here at 61.8%. We know what happens when we usually see a 61.8% retracement is that we're going to go ahead and see a fall off. And if we could take this thing down to about this level, I think we'll be in business. So let's see what price is going to give us at this point. See if it's going to give us something nice, something not so nice. But for me, I'd like to take it down back to these levels here and possibly through here if the news is bad, like if the numbers come out to what I think they are. And we kind of have an idea based on what the ADP was on Wednesday that the numbers were pretty low. So, it's funny because I was really hoping to catch this sell, and this I didn't think they were going to happen like right now. So, and like I said, the only thing I don't like about NAS right now is that we kind of have, like, this is the area that I want to sell from, but you just never know what's going to happen. I think it can make it up top right here to these areas first. So like me, I wouldn't mind taking a sell right here. 100 pip stop loss. Take this thing down to the downside, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing on NAS. But man, we're so close to this demand area on both these trades that it's kind of hard to see what's what, you know? You can see how it's like these wicks, they want to come up, and this resistance is still holding up. So the only thing is if it breaks above here, there's a long way to push up, right? So if it breaks above this area, above this wick, and above this area, it's a long way to go. So you just got to be mindful of that. So let's see what happens. Go time in about 5 minutes. So let's see. Hold on 1 second. See what happens. It's holding up. I kind of want to enter a sell now, but I've had this vision in my mind of what price is going to do, which is really not what you want to do. You want to just react. Kind of don't want to, oh, that's it. You just want to react. You don't want to plan out. I mean, you want to plan out your trade. What am I trying to say? You don't want to guess the market. Be like, oh, I guess the news is going to be bad. You don't want to do that. But, you know, the setup has to matter too, which it's still lower than these highs right here, which I do respect. But these rejections at this level, break a structure, 61.8 retracement, push up, it looks like it can go up from here for me. So I'm looking to take the trades up at this point. We'll see what happens. Right here, we're about 60 pips away. US30, we're about 110 pips away. So let's see what the market gives us. Got about 2.5 minutes till open. See what happens. Like, that's why I don't want to enter right here, just because I've been expecting it to kind of move up, get into certain zones before I take sells. I kind of been expecting it for like a week now, all week. You know, since the beginning of the month, I've been expecting a retracement back up to these levels again, which NAS has already done, but US30 hasn't. So, um, and they're kind of similar in a lot of the shit that they do. So, we'll see what happens right now. All right, T minus 2 minutes. You see how they're kind of already starting to move down, which could mean something else, right? And like if you look at US30 and NAS, both of them are sitting on top of the EMAs, right? Like this one's on a 15-minute EMA. I think NAS is on like 5 or 15-minute EMA. So you see how it's sitting right back on top. Get this ready. All right, T minus 1 minute. And like I could kind of see right here, this little ILC, you could probably see it bounce. and go up to these levels up top, right? That's realistic. But you don't want to guess that. All right, go time. I don't have any trades in right now. I'm just waiting to see if they move up to my zones first, and then we can hit sell-offs. And also, we want to see what these numbers are. Oh, fuck. Numbers haven't even come out, and that thing flew down. No way. No fucking way. Way better than expected. Which means Powell could actually be... Damn, I knew I should have had my sells in there already. That's what I get. Completely missed the trade. Completely missed the trade. Damn. Those numbers are pretty high. Unemployment's at 3.8%. NFP is at 336, 171. Average earnings are down, which is pretty crazy, right? It's like a mixed bag. Man, that's crazy. I fucking should have just put those cells in. What would it have been? Like if you would have got in here, good thing we didn't put no buys. It's not bad. Not bad. Let's say something like that. Minute you would have hit your TP. 1 minute. That's crazy. Yeah, you don't want to go against this news right now. I wouldn't. It looks like it's probably going to come down a lot more. Man, that was the perfect trade up there. Yeah, it looks like it's going to come down a lot more. I'm hoping to see we can get in somewhere right here. Maybe at this area, we can see a bounce to here and then a fall off. Something like this. There and up. Damn, that thing is falling. So those numbers are pretty, I would assume they're pretty bad for what the stock market wants. So we got to be very, very mindful of that. Like I said, I'm waiting for a retracement back up to these areas, and then maybe we could take the sales off. Minute, 1 minute. And we want to see if we could take this, maybe just to right here and then a fall off. See if we could take this up to, let's see, no trades yet, but I think I'm going to take one right here at this level. No, it broke structure. So maybe in about, I like this area right here. So we'll see what price gives us up at this point up top. Hopefully it makes it up there. It's still about 13 pips away. All right, let's see. Thinking about, it's coming up pretty close. Oh, all right. Damn, I put a sell in. So I am in the trade now, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the one that's going to do it or if we're going to see something else. See if it falls off from here. Has to break this, right? If it doesn't break this, you got to remember we're still in the supply and demand area too, so mm, yeah, it might come up from here. It might, see if it can fall off right here. NAS. Oh, sorry guys, I was on the wrong fucking chart. I mean, the retracement isn't what I really like. That's the thing. Like this right here isn't the best for me. I have sells in now. Just gonna be a small stop loss. We'll see what happens. Let's see if it falls off from here. This is gonna give us a better example right here. Okay. Let's see if it can make its way down. Damn, I don't like that. Let's see how it finishes. I'm gonna have to pull it out if it keeps moving up. Because we're in, you know what, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't even know why I'm doing this trade right now. I mean, I know why I'm doing it, but we're in the demand area. I'm gonna get out of this bitch. Um, yeah, fuck it, I'm down 180. I'm gonna get out. This is totally against my rules to take a trade right here. I never do it. I'm out of the trade. I lost 182. Um, I just I'll never take trades at the 38%. This is like the 23% retracement area if we look at it. Good thing I got out of it though, because I would have lost more. So I was in heavy in that bitch too. I mean, it still could fall off right here. It's just so against my rules to take a trade at this point. So it's hard for me to do that, even though I know there's a good chance it falls off right here. I know there's a good chance it does. Um, it's just against my rules, so I'm not gonna take the trade. Um, and look, you see how it's still respecting this area right here. But I'm thinking maybe we can take it up here, even though there's no ILC. Yeah, this is the area to take it from if I'm just being real, you know, like in terms of the IOC. Was that opening trade, man? might have to wait till 6:30 dash. Oh, look at it go. $55. Let's see how it finishes. It could come down right now, but I'm just not gonna take the trade. Not gonna do it. I don't even need to see that. That's just bad trading by me. This was the trade right here that we missed. So I'm pretty pissed about. We might not see this thing come back. That's very true. What can happen right now. Let's just not see this thing come back. Oh no, is it coming down? I really want to hop in the trade, but it's just against my strategy. It's really hard for me to do it. Let me see something real quick. I'm just a technician when it comes to this Fibonacci. Let me guess. Yep. You see where the retracement's at? 61%. Little fall. Pretty nice. It's fucking coming down. So what we probably had happen right now, what usually happens is most people are done with their day. Most people either got eaten the fuck up, or most people either got or made all their money right now in 1 minute, right? So most people who were trading the news right now are done with the news right now. So, you know, we got to be mindful of that too. I can see this thing falling. I just can't do it, man. Can't take this trade. Which I might be better for it. I might be an idiot for it, but I just can't take this trade right here. Damn, it's going down. I called it from this point right here. Be up about 46 pips right now. It's not bad. But truthfully, if I'm looking for something like now, we know that it's a real break of structure here. Let's go to 15-minute, right? I mean, maybe not. It's technically still in this consolidation zone, really. So that kind of tells you what it is. And even then, that is the high. This is the low. So we'd be waiting for something to come up to like this area here. Even though there's no YLCs, we have this one and this one. So like, you got to be mindful of how you're doing it. But I would be waiting. I'm waiting for a retracement. I'm not gonna, as bad as I want to take a trade at these levels, I just can't. So see that was the real trade right there. It actually had $10 a pip in there, which would have took me down pretty well, but sorry. And that's my fault for guessing the market. You know what I mean? You never want to guess the market. And you could see how NAS, this was a golden zone ILC, right? Boom. And then it's also resistance, resistance, support, 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 support. And it came up, used it as resistance, and came down again. So same difference here. This is definitely a break of structure though. So I'm just looking for sells down, but I can't take them at this area here. It's just really hard for me to do that. So let's see. Damn, that shit is balling. It's right back at the support level, right? You can see here, head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, push up. Same thing that can happen right here. I definitely wouldn't put in buys. Don't do that. Not put in buys, but this right here, should have just left my trade in, but I gotta follow my rules too. Damn, that shit went about 100 pips right now. Fucking jack. Damn, I just missed the trade, man. I'd say that's my biggest problem as a trader. Um, I'm reading this book right now. It's talking about, discipline as a trader, right? And for the most part, I do take my positions, right? Like I do take my trades, and I've been doing well at taking my trades here. But the thing I haven't been doing well is holding my trades, right? Just not being confident in what I'm seeing. I drew this lineup here yesterday for a reason because I said if price comes up here and rejects it, which it did, and engulfed it, which it did, came back down under this black line, which price has been respecting forever. Now, that was my strategy, right? But since it happened before New York Open or before the news drop, it kind of gave me cause to pause like, oh, wait a minute, it broke this structure, it broke these highs. So now we could see it definitely go up into this golden zone area and then fall off. So that is the main reason I didn't take these trades, is because I didn't want to take an unnecessary risk or an unnecessary loss if I got in here. The truth of the matter is that was the trade, so I just got to be smarter. And even that, this was the second trade, right? This was the first trade, sell down. This was the second trade, sell down. You never want to buy here, but you know, I just got to take this one on the chin. I'm gonna wait and see because I have. What else do I have? I lost 182, but I have about $2,900 left to pass this challenge for the FTMO 200K account. So I wanted to pass it today. I should have passed it today. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But let's see what the market gives us at 6:30. Um, I'm gonna see if it gives us any opportunities at 6:30 to take a trade. If I see anything, any type of movement that I like, um, then we'll take the trade. So we'll see if there's any opportunities for us to take something, and we'll just go from there. See these rejections coming out. Nas had a crazy rejection right now off the key support area, supply and demand area. Let me show you. Nice little inverted hammer, engulfing candle. I still wouldn't put buyers in. I'm just saying maybe we could see a retracement back up into some areas that we know. The 2 minute. Yeah, I should have just had my cells in right here. Nas was for sure I should have had my sell in. All I was waiting for was for price to come back up here, which, if that was my bias, I mean, yeah, I would have liked for it to come back here, but in all actuality, 207, 40 pips, I could have had my position here, had my position here, and stop loss still here, right? And still made out. I mean, I could have lost money, but we could all lose money in trading, but that would have been the move right here. Catching what? The EMAs being rejected just like I wanted. That was the trade, really. So, could have caught 200 pips right there. It's all good, though. Man, I'm really hoping we get an opportunity at 6:30. We shall see, though. Still getting rejections at these areas, right, for Nas. You could see here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder up, right off this area here. I wouldn't put in buys, but I'm just saying we're getting something here. See a little break of structure, break of structure. What I'd like to see is this low to break this low, for sure. That's what I'd like to see. Um, we'll see what the market gives us right now. There's a rejection. Let's see if we can get some type of retracement back into this area here, and then we could see a fall off. But the bad thing is, there's no ILC. So with that being said, stop loss, realistically, what I hate to do with this right. That's what I'm saying. Like here, maybe this was the trade, even though it's not part of my strategy. We at least knew, okay, we can have a stop loss here. Here, realistically, if we were to take the trade up here, we would need a stop loss, technically 180 pips, at least 138 pips, which I will not do. You know, most I do is 100 pips. So we gotta just wait and see if the market's gonna give us a better opportunity. I'm gonna start deleting shit off of this chart too. Sorry guys. So you see that? That's why you don't put in buys. Is this bearish? Everything is bearish. Don't fight it. Don't try to be a hero. You know? And see, that's why I was a little timid, but I should know better. I was even talking to myself about this. In a consolidation, when resistance breaks previous highs in a consolidation, it don't really matter. You know what I mean? Because we're still in consolidation. So even though I was literally talking to myself about this, even though price broke these highs, which is kind of what took me out of entering the trade, still did exactly what I wanted it to do, which is to trace to the 50%, hit the 2-hour 50 EMA, engulfed it, got back under, got back into the resistance area. I should have known better. So for me, that's where I got to do better as a trader and just say fuck it, you know. So it's all right though. We'll see if we get another opportunity to enter. See what happens. I'm only doing one trade, this one right here. So see if it gives us that opportunity that. Still got about 30 minutes till open. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording now, and then I'll get back up in like 20 minutes or 15 minutes, like 6:20, and then we'll see if any opportunities have come up for us. I just don't want to keep talking and wake my kids up. So this is what I'm looking for, retracement up into this area. We know it's a key breaker candle right here. We know that this area has been respected and rejected multiple times right here, support and resistance. So this is an area that I'm looking to sell from if we get the retracement. So